At the United Nations headquarters in New York this year, the legacy of Nelson Mandela is being celebrated once more.
Nelson Mandela showed us the extraordinary difference one person can make in building a better world. And as the theme of this year, Nelson Mandela's International Day reminds us, combating poverty and inequality is in our hands. Our world is unequal and divided. These are not natural facts. These are the result of humanity's choices, man-made choices, and we can decide to do things differently.
Today, as we reflect on Madiba's teachings, we must recognize that true freedom will never be achieved so long as poverty indefinitely lingers.
It was a long walk to freedom for Madiba, a title he earned after spending more than 20 years locked behind bars. Sailing down the coast of Cape Town in South Africa, I'm able to walk down memory lane again with another man who was also kept on the Robben Island, which housed a maximum security facility reserved for criminals, anti-apartheid freedom fighters, and chronically ill persons, including lepers. For Siswana, walking through the corridors of this facility revives his trauma when he was first brought here.
Yes, this is the cell. Yeah, and this is what prisoners slept on before the introduction of bed.
But today he walks a free man, remaining hopeful that the world will learn from the legacy of Nelson Mandela and to make the world a just and equitable space for all.
To be honest with you, I'm quite disappointed because I had hoped that when South Africa gets liberated, we as Africans are going to start on another program, a new program that's going to change, our continent to be what we want it to be. Because I think in the process of us being colonized, we lost our humanity. We've forgotten who we are. And as a result, however we treat one another, however we relate to one another, we relate and treat one another on the terms that were actually introduced by our colonizers. We've forgotten our own value systems. That's my biggest disappointment. And I don't see any program that is begun anywhere in Africa that seeks to actually achieve that.
The Robben Islands was decommissioned in 1996, but the facility remains open to tourists and persons who care about the dark past to learn the lessons in order to create a safer future. Bless us again for Joy News, the Robben Island.